Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's broadcast. A friendly match-up between our visiting team all the way from Brisbane, Australia, as the Southside Stingers U20 side here in preparation for their contest of the Easter Classic that'll be heading away in the next couple of days. Starts on Friday, but tonight they've got a double-header. First they'll play the Northcote side, and then they'll take on the Roosters. Northcote at 5:30, Roosters at 7:30 this evening. I'm Jason.chopper.gerbes, aka Chopper. Great as always. Fantastic indeed. And joining us in commentary today is Craig Fuller. Kia ora, Craig.
How you go, mate?
Really good to have him along here as we get underway in the top of the first innings. It'll be the Stingers that'll be the away team, so they are batting first. And we look to see good things come out of them today. Of course, the Southside Stingers have been travelling the world these days with their representative teams, and both female and male side of the program. Really keeps people on their toes. Really pleasant evening here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium on Te Raki Paewhenua North Shore. Around about, what do you say the temperature is today, Craig?
Oh, it's hot earlier, mate. We might be dropping down to about 22 now, 24, 22. It's still pretty warm out there.
Been a beautiful day here. Hardly a cloud in the skies. You'll see on a couple of other camera shots later on. Is that one just a little bit low? And Fuller's doing the scoreboard today, so every time he throws a ball, Fuller, you press the ball button on the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
Every time he throws a strike, you throw a strike button.
Good idea, thanks, mate. I'll start that in the next one.
Okay. And the lead-off batter here is Nick German, the starting third baseman for the Stingers here this evening. Looking to try and get them underway here.
Yeah, just saw that.
Perfectly, there you go. Crew's helping them out. Fuller's on the scoreboard. Got it down pack. This one just fouls off. So count will remain 2-2. We'll give you the lineups of both sides after this batter. We'll just wait for the right break here. There's the head coach for the Southside Stingers. Very experienced campaigner. Dylan Tompkins starting on the hill here for Northcote. And that one gets away, be a full count. Let's have a look at the rest of the defensive lineup. Hayes Rue, Raina Nase and Ryan Love left to right in the outfield. Gabe Wharepoti gets the start in the hot corner third base. JP Gerbes and Jesse Fuller up the middle, shortstop and second base today. Nick Lanigan over at one. Pitarona behind the dish, and as we aforementioned, it is Dylan Tompkin on the hill. And that one will come through and pick up the first strikeout of the day from the Stingers. Let's have a look at the rest of their batting lineup today. The shortstop, Corey List, will be hitting in the 2 spot today. Nick Croach will be hitting 3. James Allen will be catching and hitting clean-up today. Ethan Goffer will be hitting 5. Austin Godney, Chad Chisworth, Buxton, and Ethan Murray, the second baseman, will round out the batting order for the Southside Stingers. First pitch and swing from List. Can't quite get a hold of course, Corey List, one of the Australian representatives that went away to the World Cup, Craig, in Mexico last year.
Where was he? Know where they finished up?
Yeah, in the end, I think Australia were in like about 5th-ish from memory. They did really well, though. I think they made the top section.
Yeah, I didn't get to see a lot of that, unfortunately. I was stuck at work.
This young fellow was one of their pitchers as well. So, multi-talented, able to play shortstop and pitch. Rise ball just outside, and Fuller's all over the scoreboard. Look at you go, Fuller.
Hey, give me a job, mate. Give me a job.
Fantastic to have you along here this evening, and especially for our visitors, the Stingers. It's Northcote and the Roosters Softball Club. 2 clubs are hosting them today. Now, of course, you were going to cook the burgers for dinner tonight for everyone, Fuller.
I was the head barbecue chef, and then that got changed up, so now you've dragged me in here, and if anyone wants to be disappointed, then just they'll have to listen to my commentary, and that's what we'll be.
Fair enough indeed. Tompkins now leans back. 2-2 count here on List. This one down low. Puts it on in the catching role, a role that we're not used to seeing him be in, Craig.
Sorry, mate. No. Usually see him out on the other side there, throwing it down hard.
diverse player as well. Full count, one away here, top of the first innings. And a rise ball through the kitchen sink will pick up the second out.
So they got any more Australian players in this team that you know of?
There is a few actually. I can't remember them all off the top of my head, but I am told the Southside Stingers side is a good one they've put together. Nick Croach now, centre fielder. This one just fouls off.
Yeah, a bit of a breeze here, Dad. It's calmed down a bit there. Chopper was absolutely blowing a gale earlier today.
Yeah, but you ever look at the sky there, man. It is beautiful here today, bud. And a couple of clouds, but it's been a ripper day here in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland.
Any day it's not raining is a good one over here anyway.
Yeah, actually, it's saying that. For those that are listening from overseas, I suppose especially in Brisbane at the moment. There's a couple of boys from New South Wales on the team apparently. Welcome into today's live pictures here from North Harbour or Taraki Pai Whenua on Auckland's North Shore. That one comes in, just freezes Crooch a little. One and two now the count on him. Of course, the Stingers will head off to the Easter Classic on Friday. And that'll get the job done here in the top of the first innings. No score in it so far. Plenty of action to come. And when we come back in the bottom of the first innings in just a moment. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. All happy fingers, it's going to work here. It's hard to find good help as I just look to my side. Matt Jordan, the director's in the house. Let's have a look at the fielding lineup for the Stingers. We have Chad Charlesworth over at left field, Nick Croach at centre, Austin Goodman will be starting right fielder. Nick German will be in the hot corner third base. Corey List, Ethan Murphy, the pairing up the middle, shortstop in second base. Ethan Goffer, he gets the start at first base. James Allen behind the dish. And the starting pitcher will be Connor Buxton. Offensively for Northcote, and they call Northcote Gold tonight. How about that? Call it whatever colour you like. JP Gerbes will be leading off the shortstop. Put it on a heavy hitting in the two spot, the catcher, the New Zealand Black Sox player. Nick Lanigan will be hitting three today at first base. Ryan Love, he'll be hitting clean up the Rhino. Jesse Fuller will be hitting in the five spot. Hayes Rue and Dylan Tompkin are 6 and 7 in the order today for Northcote. Dave Paripodi and Brayden Narcy will round out the batting order for the Northcote side. Dude, if we go back to the lineup though, Craig, how do you go past Ryan Love and Jesse Fuller in the middle there? Those two simply are red hot right now.
Yeah, they've had a hell of a good season, those two. I think they've surprised themselves as much as anyone else. So we'll see what they can do tonight. Quite interesting, actually.
Should be indeed. I'm Jason Goobie's a.k.a. Chopper, and Craig Fuller, a.k.a. let's just say Fuller, in colour commentary with us. Great to have him along. A good friend of mine has been for a long period of time. I don't know how that's kind of stuck, but it has. And it's good. I'm glad to have you along tonight, mate.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Nothing better to do on a Wednesday night. Watch a bit of softball if it's around, especially if it's an international team coming across, so why not?
And a rise ball to the screen from Buxton. Lead-off batter here, JP Gerbes, a young 18-year-old, and boy, oh boy, what do you call that, Fuller?
What's that? His other mitt.
No. Look on the screen, dear. That big 42-inch to your right
Oh,
side,
that thing
mate.
there.
Check swing on the outside edge. I'm doing the hairdo of Buxton. I know these are mullet, and then these are rat's tail. What's he got going on there? As we see put it on and warming up.
I don't want to upset anyone here, but they are all from Australia, you know. I want to upset our Australian
Oi.
cousins, but they're known for the good mullet, but a partying at the back. Oh, I see what
Even
you're talking
first
about now.
base from the golfer, he's got something going on back there too. The boys from the Stingers need to get down to the local barber here, as that one will come through Main Street.
Yeah, they definitely enjoy free flowing.
Gerbes there, ready to go here. 3-2 count. And this one's up top. They'll head down for a walk to first base. Equal hit the Papatahi. Just a little too high from Buxton. So leadoff runner on here for Northcote in the bottom of the first innings. That'll bring up to bat here. Pita Rona. Haven't seen Pita play for a couple of weeks, Fuller.
No, he's been having a bit of a break from it, getting rid of all the older body niggles and all the rest of it. It's obviously feeling a bit fresher at the moment, so good on him.
Missed the grand final. Was it a wedding? I mean, if you're going to get married, I suppose that's the only excuse, right?
Yeah, well, you know, just criticise the person who's doing it. Say, hey, another day, mate, another day.
Fair enough. And push spun, and Gerbes is off to the races, safely into second base.
Yeah, he's pretty quick around the bases, young JP. We've got another guy in the lineup who's equally, if not even quicker around the bases. So it'll be interesting to see how they go tonight.
Most stolen bases in the Premier Division at North Harbour this year, JP Gerbes, and as you aforementioned, Gabe Wharepauri hitting in the 8th spot. Most stolen bases in the Premier Reserve Division this year. So the two of them, you're right, are trouble with a capital T.
Yeah, they get on base. They find their way around pretty convincingly and pretty quickly actually too. So both young fellas too. So it's good to see.
Yeah, sure is indeed. So Rono grounds out to third base, as you see there. It'll bring up Nick Lanigan now, first baseman. A big swing at the first pitch from Lanigan. I think he had one thing on his mind here. What do you reckon? Have a look at the big 42-inch beside you, bud.
Just bad intentions.
All right, there's the thing, Fuller. So need to get you used to the booth here. All replays are yours, bud. All right?
No.
When they play, they're all yours.
No, you'll be leading me in there, mate.
Lanigan now. Lying in. Buxton takes a step back. Hard hit ball. And that'll go to the right side. And that'll allow Gerbes to come in. So just like that, in the blink of an eye, it is Northcote that'll get their first run here in the ball game, leading 1-0.
And like you say, here comes Ryan Love. Be interesting to see. I bet you he's bad intentions usually from Ryan as well. So
I tell you what, man, this guy, he definitely only got one thing on his mind. And the thing is, though, he can swing it, right?
yeah, and you look at the way the wind's going. It's going from if you look into the outfield, it's going from left to right. So if he gets hold of this,
Check swing on the rise ball up top. Grand slam in the semi-final of the Premier Men's Division to march his Prem team through to the grand final. This one just sneaks on through the zone. On that shot there, you can see the shadows just creeping over the infield. It's a tough time to hit, actually, normally, especially if you utilise a change of pace, because that ball goes from the light to the dark.
yeah, I see they've already got the lights on, ready to take over as soon as they can take effect.
Big swing and a miss from Love. We'll pick up the first out here in the bottom of the first innings.
Second down, mate.
Yeah, apologies, of course. Lorona with the ground out to third base. So runner on first base. On the scoreboard, there's a little button at the bottom that tells you to put a base runner on, bud.
Oh, is that where the button is? I was looking for it before.
There you go.
I looked like someone off Zoolander smacking the keys at the top there, and it wasn't doing anything, mate.
Jesse Fuller now.
What was that pitch? Sorry, mate, I missed that one.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. There's two of them. He's doubled up. Bruxton starting to settle down now on his work. Now, talking about mulays, bro, have a look at that. Look at the big screen.
Yeah, that's fantastic, mate.
Beautiful. Corey List, the shortstop. That one's got to be close. And he'll be down to second base unopposed.
See that? I've worked out how to use that.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count now. This one inside will level it up. 2-2. And Jesse's your young boy, Philip.
Yeah.
You're going to be happy with his progress this year.
Yeah, I've been stoked with his progress. He's had he's had a good crew of guys around him. Actually, know what they're talking about, and it's made a massive difference to his game. Apart from just now.
As we see him go down on strikes, and that'll complete the innings. But it is not before Nick Lanigan's decides, guess what? I'll put a charge of one to right field and drive in a run. And it is Northcote leading this friendly match between the Southside Stingers. Visiting from Brisbane, 1-0. Top of the second coming up next.
Yep.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have you along here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. Top of the second innings here. It'll be the Stingers that have come up to bat through James Allen, the catcher, Ethan Goffer, the first baseman, and Austin Gooden, the right fielder. 1, 2, and 3. As we get underway here, and I just see my lovely wife.
Doesn't trust me, eh?
Then that one's up. And coming forward to make a great play is Fuller to pick up the first out. Oh, we got our full allotment of cameramen. You can see Reese Duncan just jumping into the home plate camera there. There you are. Welcome to the ballpark, Reese. Apparently, he had to get a new passport, Fuller. No, he's a professional cameraman with Sky TV. As that one's hit hard the other way. And it'll go through the legs of the left fielder, Rue, and this could be trouble. It's a stand-up triple easily here for Ethan Goffer.
Not a bad hit that, just inside the third baseline. Missed by everybody.
Just not quite paying attention on that pickup in the outfield, and Goffer is rewarded with an extra base. So on third base now, one away here, and that'll bring up to bat Austin Gooden.
So all these boys playing in the Easter Classic this weekend, the whole team, whole squad, they're all of age, I'm guessing, if they've travelled over here.
Yeah, 100%. That's the reason they're here, is for the Easter Classic. And I understand the Southside Stingers now don't play club softball anymore in Brisbane, but they play. They put these travelling teams together.
Oh, okay.
They'd sent a team, if you remember last year, to the ISAs and the U20 or something tournament before it.
Yeah, I was actually trying to look up to see where they were from Brizzy. I wasn't too sure if they were where they were based or situated, and I didn't find out actually. Not that I'm the best person at searching.
1-2 the count here on Gooden. This one fouls back.
I think this is the first one we've seen who's not got the flying locks at the back of the hat.
Yeah, clean, cuts, ready to go. And so is Dylan Tompkin as he punches one on the outside edge. You can see right here, pinpoint accuracy right into the glove of the catcher. I don't know, behind the dish. So 2 away here in the top of the second innings. And Chad Charlesworth now, starting left fielder here this evening. This pitch he takes is right down the kitchen sink. That's what's happening. I wonder why the centrefield camera's bouncing a little, and that's because there's a kid out there kicking a ball against the fence. Beautiful, kid. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Craig, I'm going to let you take care of this scoreboard, and we can get Karina to go out there and ask that kid if he could kick it over the fence instead of into it.
I'm sure we've got plenty of people in the crowd that like yelling at little kids and stuff. So I know he's walked away now, Chop.
Oh, there, beauty. It's a beautiful day here, as you can see. Ryan Love, the right fielder for Northcote, picked that one up. Perfect night for softball, that's for sure. Martin Simpson, who's a visiting player, as you know, from Denmark, he can't believe how we stopped playing softball at this time of the year.
Yeah, I suppose I've never really thought about it. Just the winter sports kick off, don't they? It's more about the, I suppose if you've got the facility like this, you can carry on, but not everyone has that, and you've only got the 2 grounds. The rest of it gets handed over to football this time of year, doesn't it?
Well, in his case, in Denmark, they stopped playing because snow falls on the ground, so that's pretty hard.
Bit different. Eh?
Yeah. That one to the back, screen. Not far enough, though, for... Remember, we've got Ethan Goffer still over at third base. On board with that triple with 1 down.
Yeah, they'll be hoping to clean this up and keep him stranded out there.
Oh, that's the young fellow who come and saw me before. Ethan. Broke his glove. Borrowed a couple of cable ties to fix it. And that one will come through the zone, and a late decision at the plate from Chadsworth. That'll take care of a business here indeed. Well, we've got a good one starting. It's a 1-1 ball game between these 2 teams, and plenty of action to come. We go to the bottom of the first, Northcote leading 1 run to nil.
Whoops, running on empty? Enjoy a 6 cents per litre fuel discount at your local Caltex with Pumped every day. Ah, feels good, eh? Get it at any participating Caltex.
virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here, bottom of the second innings. Northcote with a slender lead here, Fuller only 1-0 at this point. Your thoughts so far?
Yeah, but almost a bit of a feel out at the moment, isn't it? No one's really too sure. No one's faced each other or seen each other, so just going through the motions and that. I'm sure as we get a few more innings in and batters have seen the different pitches, they'll probably warm into it and might see it come alive a bit more.
Just getting himself ready here. Now, there may be some changes on the hill. We'll try and give you them as best as we know. Obviously, we don't know the players. We can see Buxton is still going. So, fantastic. That makes number 24. They got their names on the shirt. That makes it easier. Davey Downs, head coach for Northcote here this evening. He's been a fantastic this year.
Yeah, Dave's great. He's been good, like I was saying earlier. With the young ones especially, that's good with everyone, but he's got that calm demeanour about him and a hell of a lot of knowledge, so everyone's learning a lot off him. And then you've got old Pete around there, Peter Crook, and
assisting at first base this evening.
He's been heavily involved with them at the senior level and a lot of the younger ones up in the juniors coming up as well, so yeah, it's great to see both of them here.
Yes, Corey List, mate. The locks are flowing in the wind as Hayes Rue leads off here on the bottom of the second innings and can't quite catch up with that one, and he will be the first out.
You've had a few big hitters come through the Northcote team so far, and they haven't made contact. Be interesting to see what will happen if and when they start doing it.
Oh no, the director has found a puppy.
Oh, has he?
You know what that means, right? There's going to be a gazillion of the puppy shots coming up. Dylan Tompkin now starting pitcher hitting for himself. Buxton, he's been the starter in this one, gone the whole way so far.
Now, do we know if this is their first warm-up game before the...
I actually don't. I didn't get a chance to talk to Tex too much before the game. Apart from, she told me they'd just come back from Rotorua and Taupo. Spot of fishing in Taupo, I think yesterday or something.
Why not, eh?
And then she thanked me for the traffic coming across the bridge today. I was like, welcome to Auckland.
I was lucky it wasn't closed, actually. There was warnings they were going to close the bridge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but the wind, like they say, the wind got up quite high, and we know what happened a couple of years ago with the truck, so you get a bit nervous about that stuff now.
Fair enough.
See some of the players just turning up down there.
Yeah, of course, this game getting away a little earlier than normal. Most games played at North Harbour in the evening is 6 or 6:30 start. We elected to start this one at 5:30, so a rush for the Northcote players to get here after work or leave work early. As we see Tomka, gee, he's trying to rip this. Look at this. Oi.
Just not quite getting there. Who's that just turned up? I think that was one of the Fraserless brothers.
Yeah, Dylan was supposed to start the game.
Okay.
But he was obviously had to finish work first, so 6 o'clock now. They should be running in, and that one will be a walk down to first base for Dylan Tompkin. So base runner on. They walked the leadoff batter in the first bottom of the first innings. Paid the price with him being driven in later on in the innings.
We've got
pitch on the outside edge to Gabe Wharepoti now.
We're hoping Gabe gets on. He's the second one we're talking about who was extremely quick around the bases.
Oh, yeah. Gee, there was a game in the grand final weekend. It was a reserve game. If he stole 4 bases that game, he stole 5.
Yeah. And I think he actually scored, someone was saying down when they had the one of the tournaments a few weeks ago, I think he stole at least 6 bases in one game, which that's just crazy.
Got plenty of practice. The Premier tournament team for Northcote. Took him away to a couple of tournaments this year, and he also did that for the NFC North Harbour side as a runner. So he definitely would have honed his craft there, that's for sure. Only 19 years of age is Gabe, I think.
19.
Yeah.
Heaps of energy. I don't know if he does a lot at work. I think he just must have a pretty cushy job, good boss or something. So they keep him all full of energy for games of softball at night.
So I was giving our cameraman Reese Duncan a hard time because the reason why he came a little late was that he had to sort out his passport because he's run out of pages, mate. He flies all around the world for Sky TV, did the Sevens in Vancouver, then Los Angeles, and I think in a couple of weeks he's off to Hong Kong, as well as a number of other events around the country and around the world type thing. And yeah, run out of pages. That's a good problem to have.
That would be the only person I've ever met that has run out of pages in the passport. I know a lot of people have travelled a lot, but I don't think anyone's run out of pages.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Reese Duncan. You shake his hand. We see Whare Pari go down, second out. And he will come back out to run for the pitch. Tonkin at second base. So we'll see if he's got those wheels going tonight. Talking about wheels, the next batter up, Rainan Nasi, is one of the quickest kids I've seen in my life.
Yes, he is fast.
Right-handed, converted into a left-handed slapper for that exact reason. Still learning that craft, to be fair, the left-handed slap. But, boy, if he gets it on the turf, you better hurry up if you're under defence.
He's always been quick the whole way through the edge grips. He has been an exceptionally fast person. So, like you say, it has to be a perfect field for him to get out.
Good pitch, and there goes Whare Pody. Oh, he's gone, though, into second base, and I might have just missed the end of that. Let's see what we got here. And the throw is good from Allen behind the dish. And a catch and a tag on the run.
Nice.
That was beautiful from the shortstop list. Taking care of business here in the bottom of the second innings. Keeps Northcote off the scoreboard. And will keep us going here as we head to the top of the third innings.
Definitely threw the bones out, didn't he?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the top of the third innings. Got a good game going here between Northcote, the home side, taking on the visitors from Brisbane, Australia, the Southside Stingers. And looks like we've got a change in the game as well. We had Pitarona behind the dish to start with, so a new catcher in here. It looks like the youngster too. This is one of the things that Northcote probably pride themselves with, Craig, is this pathway program. And young 15-year-old Morgan Nātana Wihongi takes over behind the dish. How good?
Yeah, no, exactly. And they have got, you look at the senior teams, the Prems teams, the reserve teams, they're loaded. In fact, the team which won the Premier Reserve grade was probably the youngest team in that grade. So it's a great gateway and pathway for these kids to learn. Connor
Buxton leading off here, the pitcher, will be followed by Ethan Murphy, the second baseman, and Nick German, the third baseman, 1, 2, and 3 here for the Stingers. And can't quite catch up to the outside pitch from Tompkin. We'll pick up the first out. Yeah, I think, as you know, Craig, it's really important to provide the pathway for the young players. If they just look at the older players playing all the time, they're going to learn. But if they get to play alongside them, how much more would they learn?
Oh, exactly. Same as anything. You know, you're working, playing, the whole lot. You learn, you make mistakes. They're there to pick you up or congratulate you when they do well, because these kids, as much as they make, you know, they might make a mistake here and there, sometimes they pull out some great plays, and that's just that young enthusiasm.
It does indeed. Really, really cool to have them involved. So second baseman continues to work with a little short handle. Can't quite get to it, and off to first base he goes, and he pays dividend. Safely down there is Ethan Murphy. That's all you, Fuller, the replay. There you go.
Oh, sorry, mate. I was looking at the scoreboard again. Our score has just disappeared out the door to see the take care of the dogs out there.
Oh, fair enough.
So,
good to see the puppies in the house.
Yeah. It's good to see Matt hasn't found them.
Nick German now, lead off batter. And the first innings goes at the first pitch he sees, and he'll rip that through the left side. And the happy campers, they'll go station to station here.
Yeah, nicely done. Just went for the first one there. Got a nice clean ground, straight through there, nice and safe.
So a little something cooking here in the top of the third innings from the Stingers. Oh, low.
There we go.
That didn't take long. Corey List now. He goes to the first pitch, looking to pop it in somewhere, and he does.
And he's coming home.
And they look to play at home. They'll cut it off, and the Stingers will get their first run of the ball game. So List going back-to-back first pitch swinging. Job done. So that's all locked up here in the top of the third innings. Just what the doctor ordered for the Southside Stingers.
Still only the one out, 2 on base. So it'll be interesting to see where we go from here.
Nick Croach now. He goes at the first pitch too. There's obviously a change of plan here. They're going to pick that up. Tompkin coming straight at them. Looking to go straight back at them, aren't they?
Yeah. I got it, yeah.
This one pops up. And they'll have to get that out of first base, but it will move the runners over to second and third.
So, yeah, not a bad play. I think he was hoping to get that to second to get the double there, but just took whatever choice he had at that stage.
James Allen now. Good innings here for the Stingers, who will be the 6th batter he presented from the lads from Australia. 2 runners in scoring position. They could flip the scoreboard in a heartbeat. And the rise ball on the outside edge is good.
Yeah, we're definitely not being conservative here. So it's good. Makes for a good game to watch, you know.
This one pops up. It'll go out of play. James Allen grounded out to second base. That was back in the second innings.
Interesting to see what they throw here.
Hello. we need a puppy clicker. You know, every time a dog comes on the broadcast, we need like ding. By the way, that's 3. No, actually, we're 2 in 1 shot. That's 4. If you keep counting at home. I'll tell you what, whoever can pick the right number of puppies that get in the broadcast will receive a signed shirt from the director himself, Matt Allen. Matt Jordan.
Can't even get his name right, mate.
Yeah. Swing and a miss on the outside edge. They can't convert the other 2 ducks on the pond, but they did convert one to tie it up here and get a good one going on. They'll be happy with their body of work, that's for sure. Stay with us. We're all locked up as we go to the bottom of the third innings.
The only time I haven't spoken, Chopper doesn't go, mate, shh.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium here. Bottom of the third innings after the Stingers have just locked it up here. Real good innings from them at the top of the third innings, don't you think, Philip?
Yeah, definitely got the bat going. Seem to be warmed up and settling in, so we'll see what happens now. We've got the third innings for the Northcote. Rain's still in, but we get to the top of the order after him as well, so let's see if Northcote can reply back.
It is indeed. And we mentioned the umpires. We've got a real good crew here of umpires. Craig, who we got out there?
We've got John Hickman, a.k.a. Santa.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
He's shaved it down a bit. It's a bit shorter than it used to be, but he's there behind the plate. And then we've got old Mark Porteous running the bases out there for us. Very experienced, as everyone knows.
They are indeed fantastic to have their services here. And tonight's friendly matchup between Northcote and the Southside Stingers was visiting from Brisbane, Australia. It's a cool thing, of course. The North Harbour Softball Association, you've got to be said, man, when it comes to putting on the show, they know how to get it done.
Yeah, we've had this happen quite a few times over years, and it's always enjoyable, isn't it?
Rain Nasi looking to try and enjoy himself here. Takes one on the outer edge. It was up to bat when Gabe Wharepari got thrown out trying to steal third base. So that gentleman right there, German, made the tag. Oh, no, it wasn't German. It was the shortstop list made the tag. This one just above the zone.
That was a good tag too. Got him as he slid in, so
Very good tag. wasn't
perfect.
it? This one pops up. It'll go out of play.
On the roof, I think the lights are starting to take a bit of effect now as well. The shadows aren't looking so obvious out there.
Yeah, good. They've got the lights going for us and everything already. It's 6:16 p.m.
Last few weeks of daylight savings before we go back to.
Yeah, when is
winter.
that?
It's in might actually be this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Just means we've got winter coming. It's good for the winter coat. If you like league or rugby
Oh, no.
or football.
I think Chopper's buggered the replay, just saying. We'll give it a go and see what happens. This one's down. And it'll go foul, though. Let's try what happens. Oh, no, there. It's not broken. It's okay. Calm down, boys.
You did get a chance to see the speed of him then. Went foul, but you're still almost at the 3/4 of the way to first base before that went foul.
We've seen defensive patterns against Rain and Nasi, just like right up in his grill, right? Just to
Yeah.
try and protect it. Real cool kid too, Rain and Nasi. Can't catch up with that one, and he will be the first out.
That'll bring us up to the top of the order of JP.
Yeah, indeed. So the shortstop now, number 42, JP Gerbes.
Got himself to base on a walk on the last innings.
To be fair, it looked like Bruxton was kind of just settling in that innings. Now, as you can see right there, he's got all of his pitches going.
Got straight over the plate there. That curved in nicely. A good little battle this. JP's got a very good sense of the zone.
outside this one. They'll level it up 1-1 now.
A lot of these boys will be coming head-to-head again this Easter during the Easter Classic.
Yeah, 100%. Northcote will be sending 3 sides to the Easter Classic this year. Under 14 boys, under the coaching of Joseph Hall and Moana Hibbert. And the under 17 boys, they'll be in there as well as we see Gerbes go down on strikes. 2 away now.
I think I need to stop saying what they're good at.
Yeah. So we've got a real good under 17 boys team. Coaching staff not so good.
Coaching staff's laughable, to be honest, Chopper.
Let's be honest. It's maybe Chopper and Fuller. We're coaching that one together, aren't we? We haven't done that for a while.
Not since probably about under 15s, mate.
Yeah, was it rugby league the last time we did it together? I can't remember.
It might have been. It was either league or 15s and softball. I can't remember.
I know one thing, we're going to have a good time.
We definitely will.
Put it on and out. 2 away here, bottom of the 3rd innings. And then, of course, the U20 side will be heading down to Pukekohe for the Easter Classic under the coaching of Nick Lanigan and Glenn Jones. So they've got a real good side there. They should have a bit of fun. They'll be playing against the Southside Stingers.
Yeah, there's a few of them in here tonight. There's obviously a few who aren't here tonight as well. So they've got a good little team. And be interesting. I think they're down there. It's end of season, so they'll be down there to play ball, but also to have a lot of fun and just enjoy themselves as it should be. Bit of a end of season bang.
Well, the Easter Classic is more of like an association sending teams, basically. And then our friends from overseas that come. Obviously, one Australian side this year, that's just the Southside Stingers. But they have in the past sent Australian kind of not their rep teams, but their development teams, if you like, because we see it on he'll pick up a walk and head down to first base. I'd say they'll bring a runner out for him. Maybe. Look at the size difference between Rona and Goffer.
It's like that pretty much of anyone. He's not the shortest guy in softball, is he? I think there's only Connor Flanagan would be the only person to look down on him in Northcote.
Well, Connor's a forward in basketball, playing professionally for the Auckland Atiawa this season. Just signed again a couple of weeks back. Really proud of Connor Flanagan.
Yeah, it's good to see him playing both sports as well. You know, being really good at one, but still having a bit of time to put in for the other one.
Nick Lanigan now. Drop ball just a little short.
So yeah, he'll be coaching against these guys instead of playing against them on the weekend.
Yeah, good point actually. Yeah, he's the head coach of the U20 team. So he gets a chance to play them tonight, and then, as you so rightly put, coach against them. Well, once. You face them once, unless you face them in the playoffs, I guess, whatever. Nick Landon's come a long way with his coaching too. He's taken a couple of junior sides for Northcote for a number of years, and also representative for Harbour. And really enjoys. He puts a lot of effort into his coaching. Boy, I tell you what, he comes out with this player manual. And if I said there was 30 pages in it, there's like 130 pages.
I did not know that. I know he's very invested. And been very good. Like this year he coached was it under 15s Northcote team. They would continue on to take out the North Harbour Championship.
Yep. Undefeated junior coach of the year.
Yep, junior coach, and was not only teaching them but teaching the few young fellas how to be coaches as well. So puts a lot into it, you know, well respected and well liked around the association. 2 of his teammates that are batting next, Ryan Love and Jesse Fuller, was his session coaches, and it looks like we've got a pinch hitter coming in here. Looks like Kobe Rue will have at bats. The Rue boys have been known to stick it to the fence on a number of occasions this year as well.
There is no second guessing in their swing, is there?
No. It's either hit or it's not.
Yeah.
It's pretty much that's the way it goes.
She's gone or I'm gone. Oh, the director missed the puppy shot beautifully. There was too much play at the time. Beautiful. Yep, fair enough. Ballpark Broadcasting NZ. We've had a great time this season, really have. This will be our last softball broadcast of the year, actually. The Wellington tournament we were going to do has got cancelled, so tonight's the last one for softball. But keep close contact on your socials. Looks like we've got a bit of rugby and rugby league through the winter to cover. As we see, the best way to cover the game is just sit in your car in the outfield.
Yeah.
This one fouls off. Count remains 2-2 here on Kobe Roo.
I'm guessing when you're talking league, you might be talking about the Glenfield Greyhounds.
Yeah, Glenfield Greyhounds
Mighty
and
Greyhounds.
the Devonport North Shore, what they're called North Shore Rugby Club.
Oh, yep.
Just in sorting things out with them at the moment. So really looking forward to that. And I've got the big game coming up in a couple of months' time. Must-see TV. Hard hit up the middle, and Roo will get it done. Lanigan and Rona will advance. Rona all the way home. And it is Kobe Roo will drive in the second run of the ball game here for Northcote.
Yeah, I'm definitely not predicting what any of our players are going to do again. Nice hit, but completely different what I expected from him. So no predictions from me tonight, so I'm getting it wrong every time.
Fair enough indeed. And they'll be celebrating here. And Jesse Fuller now.
Laughs down there. They look like they're having fun regardless. So
Yeah, it's a friendly match too. And it's a chance for some of these guys to get another game because the season is over for them, finishing on Saturday. Of course, the younger ones going with the U20 team to Easter Classic will get plenty more games there this weekend. And then the following weekend, we're going on that trip too, eh?
Yep, Tauranga lookout.
Yeah, the Fastball 45 Western Bard Plenty Tournament. We're taking a U23 team to that. And reluctantly, Chopper and Fuller are going along as the chaperones.
Yeah, there's a few in this team again playing, and there'll be a few in the Roosters team in the next game. Going down to that as well, combined team.
Should be a really good weekend for sure. Well, plenty of action here as we see Northcote. They pick up the go-ahead run in the bottom of the third innings. More action to come when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get into more action here at Pure Athletic Sports Stadium. It'll be the top of the fourth innings with the scoreboard updates itself. And it is Northcote leading 2-1 at this point. Craig Fuller joining me in commentary in this one. Craig, what have you thought of the game so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's just come a bit more alive. Both teams getting the bats going. Be interesting to see how we go there. Last inning was I think they've done the feel-out period. Now they're into it.
Ethan Goffer will lead off here for the Stingers. And he will face a new pitcher here, Dylan Fraser-Liss, onto the hill. Finally finished work, able to get down here. Do you think he works at a hairdresser?
No, actually.
If I remember correctly, he's an architect.
Was that right?
Yeah.
He's come back. This was his first year back after major shoulder surgery.
2 years off rehabilitation after his shoulder surgery. And boy, hasn't he had a great season this year.
Fantastic season. There's a few changes out there by the looks of it. In positions, at least.
Cool. This one pops up off the bat of Goffer. Gooden and Charlesworth will be batting after Goffer. As we see David Downs picking up the foul balls as well. Doing a little bit of everything. The head coach for the Stingers. He's enjoying himself. Welcome to our shores here at Aotearoa. Great to have you along, that's for sure. 2-2 the count now. Rise ball on the hands, pops up. And a chase is in vain as that one will fall in.
Yeah, all three of them giving it a go there. Surprised Jess didn't get there because he's obviously extremely fast. Got the wheels of his old man.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Matt Jordan's choke in the background.
Fraser List now. This one pops up off the... There's a little bit more velocity too you can see coming off the mound.
Yeah. Like we said before, he came back, he's had a hell of a great season, especially after the surgeries. He's gotten the time off his head, so he'll be throwing it hard. Got to stop those predictions.
Okay. Fair enough. Get a hard hit ball here. This has got a chance, but underneath it is the centre fielder who'll make the catch, which is Gabe Wharepari slipped over to centre field. What other position changes do you see out there, Craig?
See that JP's moved across from shortstop into third bag there. Pitarona's come out to take his position as shortstop. I'm not too sure actually in the outfield if I've seen any changes or not, apart from Gabe obviously moving across like you just said.
He was originally starting third baseman game, so Rainan come out, you think? Must have.
You know I'm terrible at paying attention.
Slashing at this one is Austin Gooden. Strikeout victim back in the second innings, but that was against the pitching of Dylan Tompkin. Now Dylan Fraser List. Does Northcote have another Dylan pitcher?
I was just wondering about that. The Dills. Waiting for that to land on the roof, but must have gone the whole way over.
Well, the catcher here, as we mentioned coming into the game, Morgan Ngātara-Wihongi, only 15 years of age. He will be my catcher, or our catcher, in the under-17s this weekend at Easter Classic. So cool for him to get a taste of the older boys.
Yeah. He's a good kid. Quiet boy. This young Morgan just gets down, does the job. Does it well. Pretty handy with the bat too.
Enjoys it, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely does. There's a few of them down there which will have a lot of fun together, I'm suspecting. So we get the walk down to 1. Brings in Buxton, is it?
Your due up was Charlesworth. I'll just see when he flips around if they've made a change here.
Oh, okay, no, you might be right. They've got, sorry, I'm reading the responsive probably. Or not.
This little scooter outside. Just kind of finding his range a little bit. Looks like Fraser List, to be honest with you.
It's pretty a hard day at work, coming in, rushing in, got to settle down.
Enjoying that beautiful Auckland traffic.
Yep, probably frustrated to the max, probably got the shakes, he's that angry right now from dealing with traffic.
talking about dealing with traffic. I had a phone call with you today. It was interestingly you were dealing with traffic. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Some guys seem to lose track of the fact that when you're pulling onto a road and there's a car coming, you got to stop, and came probably about a centimetre away from me, and I friendly let them know as I swerved into oncoming traffic and talked to you at the same time.
All I can say is it was rather amusing for my son and I with you on speakerphone there today.
Oh, okay. I pre-warned you. If you want people in the car, let me know.
Oh, beautiful. This one comes through the kitchen sink, and that'll take care of business for the second out, and it'll bring up Buxton now, the pitcher.
My apologies, I got that. Yeah, they both got Buxton on the back of their shirts.
Yeah, I think there was
7 and 24.
something going on about that. She told me earlier. Someone forgot their shirt or something. The Buxton stops with you, kid.
Sounds like something one of your boys would do there, Chop, forgetting something.
Never see them. There's JP Kirby's on screen. How timely is that? I remember buying him a new pair of cleats.
I remember you asking me this well.
Yeah, and they were just like moulded boots or whatever, because they wouldn't waste money on cleats at his age. He was about, I don't know, 10 or 13, somewhere in the age group. And he lost them on the first day of softball.
He left at the park, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, took him one day to lose a new pair of shoes, and that'll be the out there going to second base as they'll pluck him for the third out here. The young 15-year-old Morgan Ngātana Wehungi throws a seed down to take care of the business. Talking about taking care of business, we've got a good one going on here. Don't go anywhere. More action to come to you live from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, in the bottom of the fourth innings here. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change from the Southside Stingers. The starting shortstop, I mentioned he was one of the pitchers for Australia. That is Corey Liston, so he will take over on the hill now. Very accomplished young man. I saw him during that World Cup in Mexico just go from strength to strength.
You'll be interested to see how it goes. Obviously, he comes from a sunny part of Australia there, which I don't think there's any parts which aren't sunny, but you know, he's got the neck protection going on, as you pointed out earlier, with a lot of them. So be good to see how he goes, this young fella.
Steps in, go to work here, and against Hayes, Rue will be the lead-off batter, and he has a short swing at the first pitch.
Hayes, another one of the Rue boys. I've seen him hit plenty of big balls over years, and I wish I hadn't said that now because my predictions have gone mud all night.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm trying to order some pizza at the same time. I'm not doing a very good job, fella. I'm just being honest.
To be honest, mate, I thought ordering food you'd be very, very good at, Chopper.
You're not wrong. In general, normally you're not wrong. Okay, I think I figured
Fouls that one off. Sitting there as a 2-2 count.
Okay, let's get a vote on this. There are about 16 from the Stingers. I'd say about 15 from Northcote, and it'd be a similar number from Roosters. What does that equal?
You're looking roughly 45. What did you say, 16 or 15 each?
15 each? Did you say 45?
45, yeah.
How many pizzas there? 45 pizzas?
You're probably looking... You'd probably be pretty close to it, these fellas. They'll all be pretty hungry, I'd say.
Fair enough. Bang, bang. That's a lot easier. Bang, bang.
So Hayes gets that walk to first.
Real patient going down there.
And is that phrase list coming up now to bat?
List on list.
What are we saying? 40 pizzas? No.
Well, how many garlic bread are we talking?
That's the thing. I'll get the cheesy garlic pizza.
You haven't taken yourself into consideration here, Chop. You've got about two in you.
You're not wrong. Okay, I'm up to 17 pizzas, bud. 18. Cheesy garlic pizza. Yeah, get a couple of those babies in there. Vegan range, we'll skip that.
You see Roo go around to second on the pass ball.
Because it'll be Dylan Fraser List here with his first at-bat of the contest. Remember, he came in and replaced the starting pitcher, Dylan Tompkin.
Young Morgan, the catcher, just about walked straight into that, walking out, warm up, and just dodged that foul ball.
If you buy 10 margarita pizzas, do you get a bottle of margarita?
Where are you buying from? Somewhere cheap?
Well, that'll be the liquor store, I guess. Can you order pizza? This one comes through the inside. You didn't answer my question.
Well, I was actually thinking the pizza shop up in Forest Hill, there is actually a liquor shop right next door to it. So if you do it right, you might better order that and get them to bring it at the same time.
All right. There we go. 40, just about there.
So let's take a little while to warm in here. Just
Two walks.
walk the two players.
Yeah.
Brings up our young catcher, Morgan.
Hitting in the after spot. And here's the 15-year-old. First pitch is down low. That'll allow the runners to go down 60 feet. Now both in scoring position. What do we say? 40-odd people? 45 people?
Yeah, you're looking at least 45 if you put yourself into the equation. 49, 50.
Pepperoni. Everyone loves pepperoni.
It's going to be a cheap order, mate.
45 pizzas is $310. Wait, I think there's a deal up here somewhere. You can get 4 pizzas for something.
I'd normally criticise you for looking for deals, but I think tonight, yeah, fair enough.
See what it comes down. What did I say it was up to? 310. Okay, see what it comes down to, eh?
That one straight down the zone. And Morgan, let's see what he's got coming up now.
2-1 count on Ngātana Wihungi. That's close.
Yeah, sat back and watched that. I was surprised. I thought he might have to go at that.
What's 44 divided by 4?
11. Jeez,
you
mate.
stayed at school.
Glenfield College, hard, mate.
Hey, well, there's a good pitch on the outside edge. That'll fill up the count 3-2 now. Oh, look, it's coming down in price. It's like every time I touch a button here.
Yeah, that's
I think there's enough to buy a bottle of margaritas. That one's a walk. And that'll be, in the end, 3 straight walks here for Northcote in the bottom of the 4th innings. Dangerous times with no outs.
brings up Gabe Whatapori.
Leading by 1 here in Northcote. It's, of course, a great tradition here in New Zealand if you're hosting someone, you look after them and feed them as well. That's what we're going to do tonight for our guests from
100%.
Brisbane.
100%.
If Chopper can figure out how to do this ordering thing properly.
Because there's a lot of thought went into this Chopper beforehand. Yeah.
Okay.
Halfway through the game, you're ordering the food.
I don't know where I'm at. Okay, I'll just keep on going.
2 strikes now on Gabe.
Whare Pody.
So there's no hanging?
No hangi tonight, unfortunately, for the crew. But there's a hangi in a pizza box. List leans back. Rise ball up top.
Not tempted.
Waste pitch, of course. 1 and 2 now the count. So I need to put this voucher in 11 times. That's what you told me. I don't even know how many times I've done it.
Raises the question, how many vouchers do you have?
No, it's an automatic one on the app.
Have you
If
found
this thing stops and kicks me out and I have to start again, mate, I'm like, no. 'Cause I did it once already.
fish and chips, mate? Fish and chips.
Okay, I'm getting there. We're going to need a couple more. We've still got a few pizzas here.
Ooh. It's caught the outside of the zone there.
Oh, you have placed too many vouchers on your order. Some may have been removed. That guy. What if I do this one? Because I wonder why the price wasn't good. It's down to $2.85, ladies and gentlemen, so that's not bad. Okay, just place the order, shop, and quit mucking around. Finish the order.
And we're back to the top of the order, are we here? JP.gerbes.
Yep. Whare Pody had his turn. One away here.
Lets it roll foul. JP with a big grin on his face.
Oh, what did I do then? This is like an ongoing saga trying to pay for this thing. Oh, here we go. There it is. Apple Pay, so good these days. You can use it for most things, right?
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't go out there with a hat.
0 and 2. As he laces this one off the bat away. But you can see right now, it's taken a few batters, but Corey List is starting to find his groove.
He is, and Northcote will be a bit gutted if they don't convert a few of these. You know, there were 0 outs, loaded bags, so they'll want to make the most of it.
Okay, so we saved, what did we save? We saved like $20.
All of that for the 20.
I know. Should have just ordered it.
They save that $20, and you might better buy something other than Tui next time you buy us some beers.
Sounds like it's plausible. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, sorry, mate. Getting chastised by the guys here for not doing my job right.
Gerbes waiting for the delivery here. 1 and 2 the count. This one pops up. And they'll call it infield flyers. That will land in the middle here. John Hickman behind the dish. He's really good in identifying what's required to be done as an umpire.
Yeah, he's on that quick. Didn't hear the grunt. I've heard JP a few times when he hasn't connected properly. He's been pretty upset with himself, and he's let everyone know around him. He's got his dad in there for that.
So 2 away here. Smart ass.
He's not too sure who he's running for. He's gone from third to second to first.
One of you guys.
There's 2 runners on now.
The catcher. It's like having a good laugh.
Yeah.
Golfer at first base.
Is the Nick Lanigan, is it?
Nick Lanigan, dead right. Yes, please.
He drove in our first run.
Oh, beautiful. For those of my friends who have been listening to Chopper's broadcast since day dot, the Sahara is certainly broken.
Didn't break up here. No, I'm all right.
Nick Lanigan steps in. They try and try and convert these loaded bases situation here.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan.
No runs have come in the bottom of the fourth innings. Stingers get out of it. They were very, very happy. This one gets away. Looking to score now. And he will score. As Hayes Rue will come in sliding.
Yeah, we had, he came in, we had, Gabe Wharapaldi had a very long look at coming himself there.
Here's the
decided
throw.
to go back.
Look at that. And bang. Maybe if it had stuck, it would have been close. But
That would have been very close.
3 runs to 1 now to Northcote. And Northcote just adjusted their batting lineup a little bit. We saw Morgan Nartona slide in. And Nasi come out. Pitarona slide it out now out of the batting lineup.
Yeah, Nick's looking like he's not going to go out wondering here. We've got Ryan Love behind him.
Of course, in a friendly match, you can slide your... Just for the person picking up the pizza in the booth, estimated pickup time is 4 minutes past 7, please. Snap a rock.
It's not very far at all.
Dominoes. Snap a rock, Dominoes would be...
Oh, yeah. Up top of the motorway.
Corey List here continues to work on the hill for the Stingers. 2-2. And a good pitch. We'll finish it off. And it's not before Northcote do grab 1 run, but List finds his range and takes care of business. More action when we come back in the top of the 5th innings.
When the radio's on and the sound is hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds like the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into the top of the 5th innings here. Real good match-up between Northcote and the visiting Australian side, Southside Stingers. 3 runs to 1 is the score at this point. And the Stingers, as we know, good Australians, they battle hard and they'll never, ever give up. I'll just check who's in the batter's box. It should be Ethan Murphy, the second baseman, leading off. And then back to the top of the shop, Nick German and Corey List. 43, and of course this is a substitution into the game. I'll just grab his name. Holt, I think his last name was, this kid.
Gets hold of that, fouls it off backwards, stays in it.
Yeah, the shirt he's got on, he's the guy who left his shirt behind. Yeah, and Tom Holt, there you go. Tommy Holt into the game here in the top of the 5th innings. He's normally a different shirt number, but he decided to leave it back at the hotel. Yeah, that is a fine. This one just missing. He kind of buckled his knee a little
Yeah, I
bit
was just
too.
trying to see what happened there. Did he buckle it back, or did he clip it with a bat trying to get back? I wasn't too
Always
sure.
having a bit of a giggle. It happens sometimes. You're like, I'm going and I'm not going. Oh, he's taking a breather.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like he's done something. Actually, done something there. Listening to Santa there.
Well, you
thought he
want to
heard a
make
pop.
sure he's okay, right? It's really important these young men have kept healthy.
Oh, your knees, eh?
He's only just come into the game too, Holt.
Yeah, you don't want to bug your knees up when you're young, eh?
Yeah, and plus he's got a big tournament to play this weekend. He's going to try, by the looks, with a lot of bending.
Thump of the chest. He's into it, mate. He's into it.
Oh. Back to the action here. Swing and a miss, and nothing wrong with the knee now as he'll walk back to the dugout. You see, look at the twists, both knees, all done.
Yeah, there was nothing
There
wrong
he
with that
goes.
swing. He swung it hard. So, this fella Murphy, is he a young fella or just?
Oh, here's Murphy now. So they've kind of embellished with their lineup a bit too here, I think. Good on them. As in a friendly, you can do that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Bit smaller in stature than the rest of his teammates.
Yeah, Ethan Murphy is a little. He's a second baseman, but he's determined. You can see it on his face, can't you?
Yeah, exactly. So, I'd hate to say he's he's younger because I've got as you know, my young son is absolutely tiny for his age, so you can't.
You be
definitely judge
careful
it.
what you say about your younger son, mate. He's going to be. I've got a feeling he's going to be my little superstar this weekend. Putting him in the 2 spot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
He'll
Go
be
from a
happy
tall
with that.
timber to a short timber. Pitcher's going to be like, where do I pitch it? Before he knows, we're up to the next batter. As we see the young fella go down, Murphy.
Yeah, goes out swinging though. Has a go. It's going down the zone. So
There's List. Boy, that muley is healthy.
yeah, he's got no chance of a sunburnt neck. That fella.
Nick German now. He was good in his second at bat, drove one to left field. Oh, he watches that one and look at the expression on his face here, mate. Look at this. He's like, oh, I should have swung.
He knew it.
I should have swung. Smiling now. And there's a swing as he lifts it up.
I was gonna say easily fall safe, but a good effort. He just ate some dirt.
JP Gerbes, he's having fun too.
Yeah. Probably asking him what the field tastes like. Grass any good, mate?
What's going on with that haircut, huh? Jingos. Hey.
He's just practicing for when he gets older. He'll creep it up there and he'll start to look like his dad.
Way. That change up got stuck in the fingers.
Always take by Morgs, not the tallest boy.
You see that one come on the inside? There's the head coach from the Southside Stingers. Is always good for a chin wag.
He's having a
2-2. And a prize ball powered through the outside edge will take care of business. We're moving nice and quick through this one. I tell you what, though, Craig, I've been really impressed with what I've seen today. Have you?
Yeah, no, it's been good. Yeah, like I say, these players haven't come up against each other, so they don't know what to expect. So.
Who knows? We'll find out when we come back. More action here live from Pure 30 Sports Stadium. Bottom of the 5th coming up.
a trade. Try welding, plumbing, carpentry. Try automated trade skills, material fabrication, electrical. Try painting, try tiling. Try a trade. Starting this month, a 7-week program in partnership with Welltech and Whitireia. Uncover your passion for a future career. Open to all ages. Register your interest today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to what should be a really good day here of competition. It has been so far. Bottom of the 5th innings here. Northcote scored the opening run in the bottom of the 1st on the back of Nick Lanigan driving one in. And then the Southside Stingers, they replied with one of their own. And that was in the top of the 3rd innings. It was Corey List drove one to left field. Then the bottom of the 3rd and the bottom of the 4th, Northcote tag on one each, one Kobe Roo and the other one from Nick Lanigan, again having a good day here today. So as we continue through the bottom of the innings here, as Northcote comes up to bat, and it'll be Ryan Love that'll get them underway here with a solid single to right.
Ryan nice and casual out there, just smacks it, wanders on down to first.
It's like a cowboy, that's why, mate.
Just cruising, eh?
Just cruising. Santa Claus, there he is, so the sunglasses on. This proves that you're cool no matter the time of the day. At 7 p.m. here local time. 4 minutes time, the pizzas are ready, just saying. Oh no, it says it's being made. Take your time, relax. Relax.
Chopper's guts is rumbling.
The keys to the truck are in that little pot there. Mrs. Gerbes is going to go down. Maybe give it another innings if you want. A half innings. We just want to make sure we feed these young men. The next game's going to start at 7:30, so getting close to that time. So we might be getting close. It might pay to go and get it now, actually.
He likes making you do shuttles, do some Broncos, get you out there, do some Broncos up and down, eh? Throw some press ups when you're out, please, Whopper.
And Kobe Roo, he drove in a run. That was back in the 3rd innings. He's batting now. Can't quite catch up to that one. That could be anything. Corey List,
Thanks
Corey
for the vote of
List
confidence,
there, continues on the hill. Button things down in the end. Did send up a number of batters and starts us on off. Wow.
And
after the single, and we see Love. What's he doing out there?
I'm not too sure there.
He's like a cat. He's now at 3rd base, that's for sure. Just update the scoreboard for you.
What was it? Sorry. Just listening to our
runner on
producer back
3 scoreboard, please.
Yeah, sorry,
follow.
man, I just knocked that off.
There you go. Good man.
Raining.
One away here, and Rainan Nasi back into the batting lineup. He was hitting in the 9 spot. Now he's hitting in the 5 spot. It's amazing what you can do in a friendly match, eh?
Reminds me of our Div 3 team. We'll go wherever we have to.
What's coming up next? 7:30. There goes Pippi. Mrs. Gerbes are off to go and get dinner. Yeah, Pippi girl. By the way, that's dog number 5. If you're keeping count at home. This one perfectly on the outside edge. Northcote, 4th run, just 60 feet away. There's Love. Enjoying the softball. It's going to come away with us to Tauranga a couple of weekends' time.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
Well, the rest of the team's U21. He's 22. Made an exception because he's a real neat dude.
Yeah, no, he's a good fella. He went away with my young fella. What was that, earlier this year? Or late last year. Him and went down to Island Bay, and Harry Common went down there as well. Got top hitter for the tournament team down there. But they had a great time. It was just good to see him get away and enjoy it with different teams and different people.
Dylan Tomkin back into the lineup. Tell you what, Dylan Tompkin looks like he's an angry man, doesn't he? I see Narcy running at third base. Like, honestly, what's that program?
You're like too scared to talk about him or something, mate.
Beavis?
Oh, no. Really?
Okay,
That'll make him angry, all right?
Oh, he's famous.
I don't see it. I'm not going to say I see it.
Let's go back to Dylan Tompkin. Look at him. He's like that angry emoji.
I think you've been a bit harsh on him there, Chop.
I just think he means business.
He definitely looks like he...
He could just send me a text message and just put that angry emoji. I know who's sending it to me. Oh, it's Dylan Tompkin. Drop ball inside, gets away. Not far enough for Narcy at third base now running to score. 2 away here. As you hear from Santa Claus behind the dish, 2-2 the count.
Rain would love a chance to have a go here.
Oh, there's a swing. Can't catch up to it, though. As we are all through. Is it 46? That can't be right, surely. Oh, it must be.
Top of the sixth.
No, let's try and see what happens. Okay. No, that can't be right.
What are you trying to do here, mate?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. No, it must be. Okay. Anyway, good game going here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying it. The Southside Stingers putting up a good fight here against Northcote at the moment. Plenty more action to come here from Pure Athletic Sports Stadium when we come back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Pure Athletic Sports Stadium, top of the sixth innings. And then we have pitching change. Third pitcher for Northcote today, Ryan Love, will jump on the hill. Of course, Ryan Love had a successful grand final day, Craig.
Yeah, no, he was the winning pitcher for the reserves. Northcote's Warriors team of the young fellas as well. So it was a great result for him.
Pitching whole game there, 7 innings. Got her done for the Warriors, I think they're called.
Yeah, the Warriors.
There's women's leadership. And congratulations to them, 2024 North Harbour softball champions. Great to have you along for tonight's matchup. Hope you enjoyed the coverage tonight already. It's obviously our complete privilege to bring you as Corey List, the relief pitcher, will start here. Craig Fuller, a.k.a. Fuller, joining Jason, a.k.a.Chopper.gerbes here in commentary. Great to have you along with us this evening, that's for sure. Hard hit ball from List, but a straight into the glove of the second baseman.
So all the young three out there now. Another positional change there too. So Gabe Wharapare's gone into second base. JP's back to his good position of shortstop, and Jesse Fuller's gone out to third base now. Nick Lanigan stays on one.
So fouls back.
Oh, mate. What's that count, do you know?
1 strike.
Just one.
First pitch.
Okay, that shows how much attention I pay to things,
It's not the attention, it's just the span, I think.
Yeah.
Fuller.
Like a goldfish, mate.
Pitch on the inside edge is good.
See how long it takes Ryan to settle in here. If he gets it straight away. He's got 2 strikes on him, so he's not doing bad.
With 2 right-handed pitchers called Dylan, 1 left-handed pitcher called Ryan. What's coming next from Northcote? Of course, and in this match, 2 pitchers with the last name List. Dylan Fraser List and Corey List.
It's good to see that you and Matt Jordan obviously do a lot of Sudokus or whatever they're called. A lot of brain game puzzles, is it?
It's the game within the game, Craig Fuller. This one fouls back off the bat of Nick Crouch now. Starting centre fielder for the Stingers tonight. Of course, the Stingers will take on the Roosters. That one's scheduled for 7:30. Might get off a little bit later because we're going to have dinner at the end of this game. Let's see if they call it at the end of this 3 outs and they go to the 7th. This one pops up from Crouch. And it's in the gapper too. It's a beauty.
It's got some wheels.
And trailing around. And it'll be a stand-up triple for the young man in centre field from the Southside Stingers. Beautiful. Just punches it where it is.
Yeah, one bounce to the fence. Come around there with a bit of toe around the bases too.
That'll bring up James Allen now, stunning catcher. Goes to the first pitch for foul. Best hit of the night, really. Goffers wasn't bad too, but 2 runners ran over it. Well, the outfitter did. But that was the best hit tonight from Crouch from the Stingers.
That was clean, found the space.
You did indeed. 4 hits on the evening from the Stingers so far.
Yeah, well, I feel like they've got a few more in them, to be honest, at this stage.
11 strikeouts against the 3 different pitches. Check swing, gets away, but not far enough for Crouch to score.
A few people in the crowd are happy.
So they should be. It's about being happy in life, isn't it? Yeah, that one comes down the outer edge. Interesting on the flip side. Northcote only have 4 hits and 10 strikeouts. It's pretty much identical. Just 1 more strikeout for the Stingers. Coming now, we'll try, and the tag is good. No slide from Coach. That might have cost him, to be fair.
Yeah, I thought he would have been in easy with that with a slide in there, but
You
as
can
you
see
can
on
see
the
here,
replay here, the hustle.
his mate actually, his teammate's his worst enemy there.
Got in his way.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing, dude?
He's probably here. Yep.
There's Coach turning around, saying to James Allen, can you get out of the way next time?
Yeah. Just move over slightly.
So 2 down here. We'll update the scoreboard for you.
Yep.
So inside out swing. Oh, what a reach from Gabe Whareapoti. That is a top play.
And he is happy too. He's happy. Good on him.
Well, fantastic. That'll do us through the top of the 6th innings, and it might be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll just stick with it for a second here. I think it is, and that makes sense too. We've got another game to come tonight, and these boys will be hungry. Let's hopefully Mrs. Gerbes is not far away with dinner. That would be good. And I want to thank you for your attendance. Craig, I'm going to come back to you for a Ballpark Broadcasting player of the match in a second. Of course, this one will end 3-1. It was Northcote scoring first in the bottom of the first inning of Nick Lanigan driving in a run. And then Corey List drives in the Stingers' only run here of the evening. Before it is Kobe Roo drives in 1 and Nick Lanigan again drives in the second run of the match to give them 3 in total. So with that in mind, buddy,
Yeah, well,
who's the Ballpark Broadcasting player of the match?
it's actually quite a hard one tonight. There's quite a few that played well, but I think in my mind, Nick's just stands out a little bit. Got the first run and got the game going, and was solid all the rest of out the field, first base and that. So for me, it's Nick.
Well, there you go. It'll be the first baseman as they'll come together, get a photo, and take care of business. I hope you enjoyed game 1 of the doubleheader this evening. We'll be back in around about half an hour or so. It'll be Roosters taking on the Southside Stingers. There's Tech. He's in the front, still directing the Roosters. He loves the game. He gives everyone the opportunity to play it around the world. Congratulations to Northcote. They win 3 runs to 1 this evening. Play you the replays of the game now, and we'll be back in about a half an hour or so for game 2 against the Roosters.